Jim Henman talks about his reunion with April Wine co-founder. They both co-founded that band, Myles Goodwyn. I'm John Beaudin from Rocky Stream Music. Just because you co-found a band together doesn't mean you're going to be friends, especially when Jim Henman left April Wine after the first album. He knew that lifestyle, for him specifically, might not be that good. And he did come to a point where he had to basically fight his demons, and he won. He got into the medical field, had a great life, and is still friends with Myles Goodwyn of April Wine. They tour together still. Well, you got some real gems on there. Tell me about you and... I mean, it's an interesting thing. You and Myles, when you were in the original band way back when, Woody's Termites, and then now here you are full circle again. And I know you've been working with Myles for a while now. Do you guys ever talk about the old days when you first met?
We talk about it on stage.
Oh.
Yeah, we talk about it on stage almost every show because it's part of our show.
Yeah.
It's part of the acoustic trio show. It follows his book, Just Between You and Me, which is really the story right through his life on his music adventures, plus his personal adventures too. But so I guess we met when we were 63. Yeah, 63. And it was 71 when I left the band, or 70, yes, late 71. So we had a long history. And there's a lot of stories in there. And some of his songs are, his blues songs particularly, one of them is about when we were kids back in Waverly, the things that he had to do in his house, like bathing in a big bucket in the kitchen, big metal bucket type of thing, no water, no running water, no toilet, a two-seater outhouse, things like that. That was around the same time that we met that this was going on, So he, it's kind of interesting. I never thought that this would happen, that we would be back playing together again. I really didn't. It was an opportunity that I couldn't say no to.
So what's the show look like? I mean, when you're playing, is it just his songs or is some of your songs? I've never seen you guys together. So.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a blast to play. It really is. It's a funny show. There's a lot of humor, a lot of emotion, a lot of hit songs. But we go right back to when we first met, even before we met, the country stuff that we both were brought up on and didn't know we were brought up on. The Jimmy Rogers stuff from the 30s. The Hank Snows, I can't remember, there's one song we do, I can't remember the country singer, we did it. And then we do an Everly Brothers tune. Because when we were first getting together, we were learning to sing harmony together.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, Myles sang harmony, because he's got that nice, rich, high voice. But so we sing an Everly Brothers tune. And then we do, I guess we start off with a tune that he had written in Woody's Termites, that he actually wrote in Woody's Termites, but it became a hit in April Wine.
What song is that?
You Won't Dance With Me.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah,
he wrote, it's actually a combination of two songs, if I recall properly. It's one that he wrote them both in Woody's Termites, and lo and behold, he put it together as a song, and it became a hit.
Yeah. April Wine's the only band that I've ever seen. I've seen them the most, I think, 7 or 8 times. Quite a lot. I mean, did you ever regret leaving?
Not really, no. You can tell from my music that Myles and I had totally different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how we would ever put them together. It would have been interesting, but and I've often wondered, like, what would have happened if we had actually written together?
Mm-hmm.
One of us were co-writers. I don't like that much. I mean, I like doing this thing with my audiences, writing these songs, and I do like working with a co-writer. If that person is really capable at their side of it, if they're very good lyricist or very good melody, whatever. Yeah, I enjoy that because I find it inspiring to work with someone else. But we've never done that much of it.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone's really glad. I mean, the reaction I always get is, isn't it cool they're working together again? I mean, people like reunions. Everyone likes a good reunion.
We are getting the same response. You know, we have people coming up saying, thanking him for doing this. You know, thank you for putting this show together and telling these stories and doing them in this form, because we have a three-piece harmony happening. Well, two-piece harmony. Myles on lead. Bruce got this high voice. I'm in the middle. I'm like David Crosby. You know, I've got that little pocket. And it is so sweet. When it's on, I get goosebumps. And we just look at each other and smile. You know, it just sounds so nice. And they're great songs. Just Between You and Me. I'm on fire with you, Tree Baby. Tonight's one like all those hits, right? To play because they're good.
More from Jim Henman coming up next week. We'll talk about more April wine memories. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music.